Hi, my name's Rose. I'm 13, and I'm starting to discern God's call for me. I want to help other young people discern God's call for them too, whether it's to the single, married, or religious life. These are the 7 main steps on the path to discernment. 1. Prayer. 2. Consecration to Mary. 3. Read inspiring books. 4. Visit godscall.com. 5. Spend time with people who have chosen the religious life. 6. Go on a religious retreat. And 7. Read the Bible. The first step that I'm going to be talking about is prayer. Everyone's prayer life is different, but here are some of my suggestions. Right now, I'm reading a book by Father Thomas Green called Experiencing God. It's about the different types of prayer and how to take the next step in your prayer life. You should also start spending time with God alone. I started by praying 10 to 15 minutes a day. The second step is consecration to Mary. The consecration to Mary is a very important thing to do on your path towards heaven. By consecrating yourself to Mary, you give all your good deeds, past, present, and future, to her so that she can use them for those in most need. Now, if you're thinking, how will I get out of purgatory without my plenary indulgences? The answer is Mary. She is the quickest way to heaven, and she can do the greatest good with your deeds. The third step is to read inspiring books. Of all books, I consider My Beloved my favorite. I learned so many things the first time I read it, I decided to read it again. Each time I read it, I get something else out of it, and it's certainly not boring. This nun shares her story about her life before and during her time as a nun. This is truly an amazing story. Another book I enjoy is The Story of a Soul. During her last days as a nun, St. Therese writes her life story. I can relate to this saint, who is the youngest of 9 children, 4 who died early on. She was pampered and wondered how she could ever be a saint. She entered the Carmelite monastery and stayed there less than 10 years before she died at the age of 24. She wrote this book during the last days of her life, and 28 years after her death, her book was in such high demand, she was canonized a saint. The fourth step is to visit godscall.com. This website has a discernment page where it lists the steps of discernment and helps you along your path. The fifth step is to spend time with people who have chosen the religious life. You can do this by finding priests or nuns in your community who you can spend time with. For example, the Carmelites in San Diego invite girls 13 plus to join them for a day of work so you can experience the life of a Carmelite. The sixth step is to go on a religious retreat. Even if you are a young woman or man, you can still attend retreats. The Miles Christi priests in San Diego host a girls' club and a boys' club once a month for boys 14 plus and girls 15 plus. The seventh step is to read the Bible. The Bible isn't just boring old stories from people about 2,000 years ago. It has love stories, wars, and miracles. A good way to read the Bible is to go through it about 1 chapter a day. Here is the passage I have up. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes. I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me.